get to a side and over to your left. Hello everybody, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome.
And we got the thumbs up, so we're going to be on our way. Okay, let's be quiet, everyone. This is your show now. Alright, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, some safety reminders. First, if you have a medical emergency, or drop something of value off the side of the trail, or any major sound or video issues, reach out, grab that red emergency cord that runs along the center of the ceiling of the trail, and return to a seated position. I'll be back to assist you as soon as it is safe to do so. Otherwise, for this entire tour, the studio is private property. You must stay on board this trail. Do not disembark for any reason unless otherwise instructed. Keep your arms, legs, and personal items in gates at all times and remain seated. As a reminder, there's no smoking, vaping, or use of selfie sticks allowed. We here this tour will feature a lot of noises, sudden trail movements, fire effects, and water effects. Lastly, you don't wear your 3D glasses yet to tell you what we're on when you're on the show. Alright, you've got me, Emily, we've got Lucas, your driver, and Anthony, your master of ceremonies, Jimmy Fallon.
I'm Jimmy Fallon. Behind the scenes, discover why this studio tour is world famous. So whether this is your first visit or your 60th, get ready for fun, excitement, and experience that power.
Thanks, Jimmy. For that, we're taking all back in time and it all began. On March 15, 1915, our founder, Carl Lumley, invited the public into the studio to watch silent films being made. This program was set to set our new technology involved in filmmaking. The invention of sound and need for quiet on the set, the original working tour, and about the 1960s, under the leadership of company chairman Lou Wasserman and executives Al Gorski and Ray Stein, the idea of providing a tour return was made by West Coast Virginia Hollywood and Scott Battle Gates. Then on July 15, 1964, the first of our red and white straight flight for trains took 67 passengers on a 2-hour drive to the studio. And that the world famous studio tour was born. The two drivers, two flags, and 1 ticket on the white buildings everywhere. What we call sound stages. Coming up on your left, you're going to see the first of our sound stages, the historic Stage 12, which is home to some pretty cool movies throughout our history. On screen, I'll show you some examples of those movies. Classic films like Dracula and Frankenstein and like Terrors, even modern day favorites like Back to the Future and Jurassic Park. I mean, Dr. Seuss is out the Grinch Stole Christmas. Quite a variety of different films. But before the production team moves in, our sound stages are really just these blank, empty warehouses that you see on screen. And it all transforms into our little team of craftsmen and lighting team. They just really change it up for your production. Most of the sound stages are open on the left if you want to take a little peek inside. There's a gala costumes and a email in there. One of the shows that utilize these stages is the series Bel Air, starring Charlie Banks as Will and Bobby Sherrington as his cousin Hamilton in a murder victim who he's sent off the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Season 3 of the show just dropped on Peacock this week, and a little video from the stars to show you how they work. Backlot. Take it away, boys.
Behind and into the front line, real Hollywood magic is made. Now, alongside the sound stages and some boxes,
For the past 60 years, Studio 12 has always been right by these buildings. Inside these walls, the sets for your favorite TV shows and movies for comedies and anywhere you can take you. Even to a commercial mansion in Bel Air.
when we film Bel Air, we love coming out of the sound stages and seeing the trains filled with excited guests as they get out by.
So, keep an eye out.
You never know.
You know what?
Thanks, gentlemen. Be sure to check out Bel Air exclusively on Peacock, especially if you're a fan of the original comedy, The Fresh Prince of Bel Air. They share the stage with Soundstage 14, which you see on the left-hand side, which is home to other big movies, including Jurassic Park. This is where they did the scene where the kids were feeding the dinosaurs and Rex gets sneezed tongue by it. But also, the movie Apollo 13, with Tom Hanks, the famous line where he says, "Houston, we have a problem." This was Houston. That little video from director Ron Howard. The stage used to be stage 21 when they made this movie, though. Pause the screen right here, just so you get a good look at what they built on our soundstage. It's actually all temporary materials that take it out and build it in for the next production. Last year we had a really high-profile movie on the stages, and that was the Academy Award winner for Best Motion Picture, Oppenheimer, starring Cillian Murphy. It's in the scene from stage 19, which we're about to pass by on our right. The newest resident of stage 19 is a fuzzy but sometimes foul-mouthed teddy bear named Ted. You can see him on the left-hand side. Recognize him from Ted and Ted 2 films. His voice was very Seth MacFarlane, who's actually practiced the voice of Ted in this new TV show. Seth MacFarlane is also one of the producers on this series. Now, the 1911 considered their other hits also to other producers and production companies, including Mark Black Productions. They're currently working on the adaptation of Backlot, starring Bernard Grande, Tony Award winner Sophia Rivo, as well as Academy Award winner Michelle this November. Now, then we're on the Square Outlet, number 195. There's a little silhouette on the side of it. Former offices of the horror director, Alfred Hitchcock. He directed incredible films like Vertigo, The Birds, Psycho, and Elmer. And now we're getting close to where they were filming earlier today. On the left-hand side, I see a poster for Lopez versus Lopez. And that is one of the shows that was working today. On the other side, they have another show called St. Dennis Medical, starring comedy legend David Allen Greer and Lefty Splendid Funny, and a story about a hospital set in Oregon. It's a comedy series here. As we come around the corner, we'll see if there's anything happening today. we're good. No lights are flashing at me, so we are all set. But they built the inside of the hospital set in the soundstage you're about to pass by. And earlier today, we even saw some of the cast out here on the left. So hopefully they'll still be out. We'll never know what will happen. But the rest of the show films in our Backlot, which we're transferring into right now. So just a moment on your right, you're going to see an entire city coming to you here. This is a city, big town, small town. We can do it right here. All right, peek it over. Any cast members? Oh, we got a little bit of activity going on the left-hand side. Doctors and patients of St. Dennis Medical right there. Actors, yay. And then over on the right here is the hospital set I was talking about. This is fresh. They just built this in the last couple months to make progress for the show. This courtyard is also shared by those little steps that you see across the way. On screen you can see them alongside stars like Elvis Presley. Also had Arnold Schwarzenegger and Ben Stiller here in the 90s as well, utilizing these little apartment buildings essentially. But now we're going to take you to a different part of town that we call Hill Valley, California, a scene in Back to the Future. It's our hero Marty McFly looking up at the town's famous clock tower. If you want to look at it, it's over here on the left. And now it looks like a high school. And that's because they can put a facade on the front. As soon as they take that front off, I promise you, they'll reveal the famous columns, just like you see in the original film.
Welcome to the courthouse square. These sets were used to create Hill Valley Back to the Future films.
And it represented multiple time periods, 1985, 1955, and the far, far distant future, 2015. To this day, this is one of the most popular sets on Universal Studio Tour.
We had a lot of fun making those films here on the lot. I wonder what it'd be like to go back to those days. Only we had a time machine.
Everybody, do you think we can get this tram up to 88 miles per hour?
Pretty cute that they came back with that little video. But now we're going to be leaving the small town behind and heading officially to our Big Apple, our New York Street, where we do a little bit of everything. This is currently home to American Ninja Warrior, the athletic competition. This is where you'll see the LA qualifying round for that show. Also, the music video by Choose You that came out with Pink. And also, Lady Gaga's Edge of Glory music video a few years ago. But you also catch this currently in the TED TV series on the Backlot.
Hi everyone, Seth McClung. I'm excited to share behind the scenes of the thought original event series is a practice set in 1993. That means a story crafts a school house and recreate downtown Boston as it looked back in the day using exterior sets and facades we're about to see. But I should warn you, Ted is intended for mature audience. For grown-ups, tell the kids to go in the other room before you watch it.
All episodes of Ted down the street. But now time for us to leave the city behind us and instead head deep into the jungle. Here's director Peter Jackson to tell you about his epic film, Keep Calm.
Don't put them on yet. Just give them your hand for about 20 minutes. Ancient creature, he's a force of nature. He's old, he's wise, he's proud, he's fierce, and obviously he has a heart. The most important feature of Kong are his eyes. Kong's eyes are wonderfully expressive. They're full of emotion. His eyes are illuminated.
No, it's because she's beautiful. I said, look at mommy, she's
Enormous
beautiful.
number of encounters
the T-Rex fighting by the meter.
photos of T-Rexes and various dinosaurs in Scotland, so he's beaten up,
Very
scarred,
funny. I'm like, okay, I'll
chewed
do
up, spat out by these dinosaurs at various times, and he wears the scars of a lot of ancient battles.
So we're about to meet King Kong ourselves at Skull Island. Well, let's prepare for security of these items here. Hats, water bottles, sunglasses, cell phones, because it's about to get very bumpy in here. If you're taking any photos or videos, turn off all flash photography, and then single at all times, and there's 3 glasses ready because we're going to Skull Island. Adventure was brought to us by director Peter Jackson, the team at Backlot Effects. As a digital effects company, has worked on many films, including the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Last year, they took home their 7th Academy Award for Avatar, the Way of Water, and also visual effects. And our dreams with that system, which allows us to work with the action. Maybe this will post and use the experiences of other creative is a little behind the scenes. would inspire a universal monster in the form of modern-day King Kong. We're actually about to show you a mural made of our classic monsters coming up on our right-hand side. We'll spray paint artist Tristan. And it's just part of our incredible legacy of both horror and monster movies that we made here at Universal. We're about to check out an area of the lot that we call Little Europe, which was home to many of our classic monster films. What made these films so special back then was when you saw a movie, it was a brand new piece of technology. You've probably never seen such a thing before. Our movies showed you special effects makeup and moving pictures, also faraway lands that you would get to visit in your regular life. Paris and the Hunchback of Notre Dame. That movie was made over 100 years ago, so it really gives you a sense of just how long these set pieces have been here. More recent projects include Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean and Curse of the Black Pearl, which is the element of Tortuga, where they rounded up their pirate crew. Also little bits and pieces of Port also known as the Happy Villagers, who are so excited that the prince is giving them all. The Rogers and Hammer signed Cinderella with Brandy, Whitney Houston, and the first ever appearance album, Motel. You get a weird feeling right now, like you're being visited by some restless spirits, because we're also traveling through the afterlife, or should I call it the good place? Cool.
I've never ever seen this.
I'm not supposed to be. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad. How can I help you? What is the bad place like?
Well, doesn't awesome. Well, it was awesome. I highly recommend checking out all 4 seasons of that really fun NBC comedy that was filmed right here. All the episodes are only like 20-25 minutes long, so it's very easy for your binging enjoyment if that is something you would like to do when you get home from the tour. And it's also a good opportunity for me to let you know we're about halfway through inside of a building to hide. They're currently actually transferring over to a soundstage, which is exactly what we're about to do ourselves. Welcome to Soundstage 50 here. You're not going to need your 3D glasses. This is what we call a practical set. So everything you see is real. They built it. It's our very own subway station. And this is super helpful when you're making movies because you don't have to shut down a real city like New York or Chicago, San Francisco, where people are actually using that to create that something that you hear. You can really enjoy all these tracks to make it production. And the best part though is that we can actually use special effects on the soundstage because this is a perfect controlled environment for something. That's totally supposed to happen. Because we're going to show you how Hollywood does. Good job, my actor. And before we had CGI and computer-generated imagery, it really was just like practical that we were using. Still using today very much in films, often combined with CGI. But back in the 1970s, there was a young director who wanted to utilize practical effects to the next level by using the open ocean as a set. And that director was named Steven Spielberg, and the movie was Jaws. So welcome to Amity Island, quaint little New England town that was unfortunately ravaged by a set of infamous shark attacks in summer 1975. But that was like 49 years ago. Obviously, the problem can't still persist, even though I do notice that the beach is closed. I mean, just, I don't know, abundance of caution, but we should be just fine as we travel through here. Well, I spoke too soon. Everybody keep your arms and legs inside the gates at all times and remain seated. We do not want to become shark bait. He's heading right for us.
Holding a shark like that.
Like, Jack. Jack, what are you doing, Jack? You gotta get out of the water. You gotta get on the boat, buddy. Get on the boat. No. This is terrible. Oh. The red sun can't be good. Can it? I'll never let go, Jack. I'll never let go. There goes my heart of the ocean. Oh man. You know, folks, we're gonna need a better tram. For many of you on board here, you seem completely unfazed with the very real fire, but terrified of a plastic shark, huh? Fascinating. But don't worry, we got one thing that's definitely going to scare you. You know what it is? That giant wall of water that you were afraid of, an earthquake. But now we're going to show you how we used to do it all the way back from 1968. Here is today's show's Alan Roker to talk about the flash flood.
Oh yeah, I know this.
And part of the tour. When it comes to film and TV, it is truly a special effect. In fact, to demonstrate how weather effects are created, we will use our first media attraction here on the Studio Tour of 1960. Today, courtesy of a few effects like speakers for thunder and our very own sprinkler system. If anybody's filming this rain right now, you might notice it's not showing up on your camera the same way it does to make it up. And that's because the rain is transmission. Making it very difficult for the camera to pick up in the first place. So to make it work in the movie, especially if I've seen the Henry rain before, and then you guys are here for the main event, so get covered and keep it awesome! Wow! Western sets. Welcome to a motel that we call 6 Points, originally constructed in the '70s. We see it in theaters in A24's Maxine with Mia Goth and Kevin Bacon. We can't leave this area without talking about our famous cowboys. Clint Eastwood, John Wayne, Jimmy Stewart, and many more all over this town.
truly among some of Hollywood's greatest stars in a little town that we call 6 Points. The American Western was a very popular film genre from the earliest days of movie making, but it was actually because of just the natural backdrop that we had here. California has mountains and deserts and fields and rolling hills, everything that you need to make a Western. It was perfect. So then we could build the little cities here on our backlot. And this was a genre film that essentially everybody could watch. It was something you could take the whole family out to see. It was a little violent at times, all the gunslinging and the bar brawls, you know, but overall, nothing terrible was in them compared to more intense movies. But by the 1970s, that is when audiences finally wanted a bigger selection of movies that were bigger, better, and dare I say even better. In 1975 with Jaws. Because of the success of that film, Steven Spielberg decided he wanted to recreate that movie experience for the audience here on the studio tour in the form of the Jaws ride.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a great circle of tremendous designers at Universal who were trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the trash. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is it is exactly as it was at the time it was first placed on Universal lot. There have been tweaks, of course, over the years, but it is essentially what the designers and myself all envisioned and created. I'm done bashing the shark. Thank you, Jaws, for everything you've done for me. But I will say, consistently, the shark did work much better on the tour than it did in the Atlantic Ocean in 1974.
Spielberg likes to refer to Universal as his first home, as we are the studio that produced Jaws, but he really got his start here on the lot as a teenager, taking the tour just like you guys are doing right now.
My entire career began with my relationship with Universal Studios just as a high school kid on a tour bus. Remember, in those days, there weren't trams, there were buses called the Gray Line Tour Bus. And I was so excited and thrilled to be on the lot. It was my first time ever on a movie studio lot. And during a bathroom break, the house was so crowded because all movies were made on film lots. Today they're made all over the world on locations, but most of it was focused in those days, in the 60s, on the film lots. So nobody noticed me when I was going around from soundstage to soundstage, and I really felt, in my own young way, I owned the lot and had the most amazing day of my life.
What an incredible story for the man who would go on to become one of Hollywood's most prolific directors. And appropriately, we're even driving along Steven Spielberg Drive, an entire street that we ended up naming after them. A very successful career he's had. Now it's also time for me to tell you that we are about 15 minutes before returning back to the park. But if you can't wait to use the restroom or have any other needs, you know what to do. Reach up, grab that red cord. I will come help you out as soon as I can. Otherwise, about 15 minutes till we are back home. We're going to be turning back on the road in just a sec, where we have something that we call picture cars waiting for you. These are all vehicles that you've seen in movies and TV shows, including one of our very own original 1964 glamour trains, which is featured in the movie The Nude Bomb, after the Maxwell Smart TV series. Also got some other recognizable vehicles, including John Hammond's Jeep, number 29 from Jurassic Park. Meet was one of the Fast and Furious cars, which you can see on the screen. So, you know, the Fast and Furious movies are all about family, you know, so, how wonderful that they're part of a family-owned establishment. I gotta warn you, something bad happened here once. The lady checked in, I was never seen again. Anyone ever hear of the Bates Motel? So, not a real Universal mystery, but a plot point from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. So the original neon sign of the film still standing, and we're about to head up the hill to show you one of Hollywood's most iconic sets, the home of Norman Bates. And this film truly shocked audiences in 1960, particularly with the reveal of Norman's mother, who's still up the stairs of the second floor window of this house. She's been up there since 1960. The tour's only been here since 1964, so yikes, if you ask me. Get a good look. Creepy, creepy. And because of how scary this movie is, it's why this house became one of the most recognizable in cinematic history. And from one of the most recognizable sets to now one of the most elaborate. Welcome to the crash site of Steven Spielberg's sci-fi film, War of the Worlds. They recreated a real neighborhood in New Jersey for this set, but then dropped a real 747 airplane on top of it. This is a real plane, folks. Look around, see how much of it you can find, and on screen, see how they used it in the film, alongside Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning.
All designed around a building to sit down and talk about the war. That's why I wrote the same thing, right in the city, because it's just something you don't see.
But now we're going to take you away from this East Coast sci-fi film and instead take you into a different movie that took place right here in Southern California. We're going to check out the real sense using Jordan Peele's latest sci-fi film, The Western Twist. These sets are both down the end of filming and give a very immersed field tour experience.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible mission and bring it to life. A nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Juke Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Show. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? But a little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. Anyway, find this Hollywood fantasy. Smack down in the center.
And now a sound demonstration by engineer Johnny Byrne. Ominous, right? Guess if you want to find out what happened here, you're gonna have to watch the movie. I think it's going to be time for us now to get out of here as fast as we possibly can. Maybe with the help of some pretty furious friends who also care about family, if you catch my drift. Tokyo Drift.
I'll tell you what I am, boy. I'm the reason bad guys I'm the reason man built his mama is bad. I'm the reason he just lost control of this whole operation. My name is Special Agent Luke Carranza of the U.S. Diplomatic Security Service, and as of 16.9 seconds ago.
Whoa, okay, I'm going to cut those guys off and we're going to start fighting on the trail. Good hands, we're just going to land over for a second in this little garage here. Once again, remain seated, hang on to your items and turn off flash and top.
Alright, look guys, we're gonna keep
next. We're just gonna roll with it, okay? Let's go time. Roman, bring it in. What you got? Whoa, we're at a party. Okay, I'm expecting to roll with it.
Everybody out! The FBI! Turn that music off!
This is what we doing. This is the race day after party. And where the other?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Damn.
That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. I got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours.
Hobbs, escort this novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
Got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of this.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate.
Shaw traced us. Hobbs can't hold him forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle.
It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Roman, grab your truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
Wait, this thing is really going at like 9 miles an hour. How's that supposed to work? Oh wait, crew is sending instructions. It says, have everyone put on their 3D glasses. They'll make good disguises for this situation. Yeah, proceed to the parking garage and wait for Dominic Toretto. He will escort you back to the park. Alright, easy enough. Glasses on, remain seated. Wait for Dominic. We got this.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried!
This is our turn.
After them!
Okay, guys, it's showtime.
I got the bull by the horn!
Now we're moving.
I've got company! The witness is mine, Letty!
How about you eat asphalt?
Don't think you're getting away! Go in the doors!
Way to go, Letty.
Drone's lining up the missile shot.
Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got this.
Woman, don't shoot. Head on the bridge. Under construction. Everybody hold on.
Hit the nitrous. Run or die.
Summer 1964 will develop into so much more, including 7 theme parks entertaining millions of guests every year, the upcoming Epic Universe opening in Orlando in 2025. As we begin all the studio the first 4 drivers and guides, and then 52 members who support the tour today. And finally, thank you to my past members on board for being a part of our Universal family. If you'd like to upgrade your day ticket to an annual membership, come back again and again. And next time at Universal box office on your way out today. And don't forget to take a one-last view of this gorgeous, picturesque view of the San Fernando Valley here on the right-hand side. This is Hollywood, everybody. It's not just here with us at Universal. We got Warner Brothers in the distance, and also Disney Animation Studios behind that. So part of the collection and put together your favorite movies here. And if you want to hang out with us a little bit more until we close at 7 p.m. tonight, you can download the Universal Studios Hollywood app for maps, mobile ordering, and much, much more to help you enjoy the rest of your time. We now have time for you to roll these credits. If you'd like to purchase any Universal movies or shows, you can visit www.uphe.com or anywhere retailers in the park. And now just remain seated and collect your items as we go into our unload station. Going to take everything with you, including those 3D glasses, which will drop off in the blank bins in the plaza. I'll be out there too if you have any questions or want to say hi. But on behalf of myself, Mr. Driver, and the rest of the team here at Universal, we'll be journeying out with us and learning about movies. And I guess as we say in the industry, that's a wrap, everybody. Have a great rest of your time. Bye. Thanks for coming up. Watch your step on